Good morning, Friday morning. Yeah, it is a dreary looking day out. Yes, it is. Although it's not raining right now. Oh, freaking ground is crappy looking. Yeah, so I'm just sitting here waiting for my father. He's coming to pick me up here because Linda's at work. And, I still got sleepies in the eyes. I didn't get out of there till 2:30, 2:45 this morning, whatever it was. So I came over here, sat, and went to bed. Got up a little while ago. Oh, and speaking of the devil, there's my father coming in the little green car. See if he survives the potholes. This poor car is going to get swallowed up by some of these potholes, man. I don't know if he's figured out that I'm filming him yet. He probably hasn't figured it out yet. How's he gonna park? How's he gonna park? Is he gonna park? Is he gonna park? So anyway, we gotta empty out the car. Or not the car, the truck. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. I'm still tired. So, that's what the hell, his car's rolling. Dude, you gotta put your emergency brake on. Car's rolling away. Look at him. That's my dad. He's busy doing something. I don't know what the heck is he doing. He's moving something from the front seat to the back seat. Why has he got a styrofoam cooler up in the front seat with him? I don't really want to know. Really makes me worry and wonder. What's he doing? Now he's rolled backward. There's a puddle back there. Now he's just sitting there. He's not getting out of his car. So, I guess we gotta go. Alrighty, boys and girls. We are here. Okay, we got nothing for the vlog. Nothing. I got nothing. I was tired. I got home. So, I'm inserting this into the vlog for today. Even though this is not today. But I had nothing. So, I'm giving you something, okay? I got my crap all straightened out here. Oh crap, I maybe shouldn't have said that word. That's a bad word. And that brings me to my first topic. Alright? I just want to clear the air here. Number one, there seems to be... Sorry guys. You're drunk again. Here we go. There seems to be a few individuals that are extremely sensitive. Okay? And, okay, so basically it amounts to this. I have done over 500 videos. Come on, button. And there's been a couple where I've let some swear words go. Now, a swear word to me is using the F word. Okay? Or saying, ass, bleep. Okay? Those would be swear words. Using the word bastard in a sarcastic manner is not a swear word. Using the word frig or friggin or frickin' is a hell of a lot better than me using the F word. Those are not swear words. They're not even words. Okay? And they're usually used in a sarcastic manner. Using the word shit every now and then is technically not a swear word. Okay? It's to describe a situation maybe. Like shitty. Would you consider that a swear word? Well, if you do, I apologize if I've offended people. But, however, on the other side and token of this, is if you are that sensitive, then maybe you shouldn't watch my videos. Okay? Just maybe. And with the amount of swearing I've done in over 500 videos, amounts to less than 1%. So if you can't handle that, and you want to leave messages to me saying how you're going to unsubscribe because of swearing in a video out of 500, well then, sorry to say that, but, alright, that's unacceptable to me that you would say that even, okay? Just like everyone else, I'm allowed to have a bad day. And that brings me to my next point. This is not a TV show. Okay? This is a vlog about my daily life. It's unscripted. There are no directors. There are no actors. Although some people have accused me of acting. However, I don't. This is me. And if you don't like me, or you can't handle me, then I'm sorry to say. Anyway, that's besides the point. Oh, and there was one other person who happened to mention that they knocked me down a few notches because they saw that as being unprofessional. What if President Obama and Prime Minister Stephen Harper were to watch my videos and see that? Well, trust me. Have you watched any of the parliamentary debates? Or, I don't know, how about that last debate between President Obama and, I can't even remember, what was it, Joe Biden or somebody that he was, no, it wasn't Joe Biden, I can't remember. Somebody that he was debating with, and that got pretty heated. I guess you didn't watch that one, did you? That was televised, but nobody gave a crap about that one. Oh, that might be a bad word, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Yes, I did. Anyway, these are trucking videos. Also, somebody had mentioned, okay, there might be some young viewers. And yes, I know there's some young viewers. I talk to them all the time. And trust me, they hear much worse in school or out on the street than anything I'll ever say. Plus, they probably know words that are much worse that I don't even know. So, anyways, enough of that. And, oh yeah, and if you see me as being unprofessional because of a swear word, dude, you got your priorities wrong. Okay? You have no clue what being professional is. Okay? It has nothing to do with leaking out an occasional swear word. That has nothing to do with professionalism, okay? It's how you carry yourself at a customer. It's about making deliveries on time. It's about taking care of your equipment and going above and beyond doing just your job as a steering wheel holder, as some people think that's all they are and that's all they need to do, okay? That's about professionalism. Leaking a swear word, letting the F-bomb go every now and then, sorry, got bad news for you, buddy. Take a hike, because it ain't has nothing to do with being professional or unprofessional. Now, if every second word out of my mouth was the F word, yeah, then you could maybe classify it as that. However, it isn't. I very rarely swear, and I work very hard at not doing it. So I use the words frig or frickin' instead of other words, okay? Those aren't swear words. So, anyway, yeah, so I want to cover some other topics other than this because this has been beat to death, and I'm just tired of it. So, there you go. If you don't like my videos or you can't handle my videos, sorry. But I've seen much worse on YouTube. So, there you go. Alrighty. So, okay, so I want to insert some crap for someone's going to call that a swear word, but I don't care. Because we had nothing for the video, and I was talking about that other stuff, and I don't want to talk about that anymore. So, some general Q&A, okay? And my microphone, I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try this. Did that make any noise? I don't know if it did. Okay, hopefully it's still working because I don't want to have to redo this. Okay, so some general stuff. Stuff that, commonly asked questions. And so one of them is, what kind of phone do you have? I got a Samsung Galaxy S2. There you go. I got a satellite radio. There you go. Okay, another question I get asked all the time is, what kind of GPS do you have? I've got the Rand McNally 710. And tell her out. Okay, so here. Any of you guys run in Canada? This friggin' GPS is useless in Montreal. I know, you guys would have thought, you would never heard that come out of my mouth, but it's useless in Montreal. I don't know what the hell happened with Rand McNally, that they must have fell on their head or something, or the person that was in charge of the Montreal mapping. It's not the mapping that's the issue. It's what routes you can take. This thing doesn't want to go anywhere. It wants to detour every single bloody place I put in. Okay? It doesn't recognize any of the major truck routes. Like, basically, if you're going, let's say, South Shore, and you're going to go the 20, and you're going to jump on the 15 and go across the Champlain Bridge, it doesn't like that. No. It's okay with the Champlain Bridge, but that stretch between the Champlain Bridge and the 20, no, doesn't like it. It'll route you off of there quicker than you can say, okay? It shows a low clearance. I have no idea why. There are no bridges that cross that section of highway. Not one. So I have no idea where they got the low clearance from there. Coming in the other day when I was coming from home, Gatineau, and I came in the 50 and down the 15, all of a sudden, it didn't even want to go down the 15 from St. Jerome there. It wanted to go some way out of the way, back roads, back farmer fields, routing to the 640, and then back into Montreal. It's like, really? And so, I mean, I just drove where I was going to drive, and it kept wanting to boot me off the 15. I don't know what the heck was up with it, and I don't know if this is making noise, but it wanted to boot me off the 15 before the 640. Okay? You go down the 13. These are all major truck routes. Anyone that drives Montreal or has ever driven knows this, okay? So, it want go down the 13 from the 40, okay? It will not take you left onto the 20 through that little tunnel there type thing. It's not really a tunnel, but the way the bridge goes and the curve is underneath the bridge there, it does not take you there. It will route you westbound on the 20, make you do a U-turn at 55th or whatever it is, and then come back. Yep, it does not want you to go that way. Let's see, where else doesn't it want you to go? It doesn't want you to go... there's a couple sections on the 20 it didn't like. It didn't like going up the 25 to Henry Bourassa. It wanted to take the side streets, even though that was the quickest. Anyways, so here's the deal. Anyone who's going to use the REM, I don't know what the hell happened for in Quebec, Montreal area. Like, seriously, it does fine anywhere else. Well, except for down by Niagara Falls. There's one stretch there it doesn't like there. It says low clearance, but there's no low clearance. I don't know why. And what I think it is it's catching on some bridges, and it's the Quebec government, okay? They're at fault for this. Because some of the bridges have a curve. And they're measured from the end of the curve, not the drive lanes where you drive under, but from the edge where the breakdown lane is, where the bridge starts. And if it reads it as, low there, then that's what it's saying the whole bridge is. But it's not. So Rand McNally needs to get their shit together. Pardon my French. And I think I'm going to do a video review for that particular part of it, post it, and I'm going to make sure I tag Rand McNally on there, because they do have a YouTube page. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put that video response on their page for this and see if that sparks anything. Because they really need to go and redo their map for Montreal for their routing, because it doesn't want to let you go anywhere. And it's a good thing that I know Montreal, and I know how to get around, so I don't listen to the GPS. I just use it to see where the customer is, if it's one that I don't already know, and then I find my own way in. But I feel sorry for the people that have never been there before and that are going to follow this thing into Montreal. This thing is going to get you so effed up, it's unbelievable. Guys, if you're using this, the Rand McNally, and you're in Montreal, turn the frickin' thing off. That's all I can say, okay? It's good everywhere else. It just sucks in Montreal. So, okay. Given that said, we went over last week. Okay, cooler's running. I know my floor's a mess. This is lukewarm, okay? And of course it just stopped right now, because it's actually the plug is messed up. See, it doesn't go in anymore. It's all seized up here because it melted. But I'm still using it. I haven't replaced this plug yet. I've got a spare plug down there somewhere. So anyway, so what you have to buy yourself that helps is this little, sorry, I was showing you me, two-way. Okay? For whatever reason, this little two-way lowers the voltage going through that plug, and it doesn't end up being as hot. I don't know why, but I think that it's, for whatever reason, that whole setup with the Coleman is not set up to take the 12 volts. I think Coleman screwed up big time. So another thing I'm going to try is I have the, somewhere back there, let me go find it. Alright, so before we get to that thing that I was telling you about, I just wanted to show you quickly, because someone asked for the Burton, and about cooking frozen stuff. Now I know my thingy's not frozen anymore. It was frozen, but you break it up, you put it in your pan, put some water in it, okay? Don't worry, the water will get absorbed by whatever it is you're cooking. Okay, but what it does is it prevents it from burning at the bottom. So anyone using... Ow, ow! Hot. I had to open it. And I'm one-handed because I'm holding you guys. But yeah, anyone who uses the Burton stove, or even the other one. The Road Pro, same thing. If you're going to put, food like that in there that's got a thicker consistency, that doesn't have any kind of liquid to it to begin with, you want to put some water in there, okay? Okay, put the water back down. Okay, so the piece I'm talking about, see the end here? Blah, blah. Okay, but it plugs into the wall. Okay, it's from Coleman. And this particular one came with this cooler, and I've used it once. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it into the inverter. Although it's a big-ass thing, it's going to take up most of my space. Or I'm going to try something, or I might put in a little extension cord or something to do it. And we'll see what kind of voltage this thing runs, and see how that plug runs, if it runs hot or not. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to do it right this second, but that's something I'm going to try, and I will get back to you guys on that for those who've had issues. Anyway, guys, okay, so I've used up enough time. That's enough for today's vlog. It was kind of a wishy-washy mix-match vlog, but at least I got you something. Yeah, so there you go. Alrighty, boys and girls, that's it. That's all. We'll talk to you tomorrow.